What's going on, everyone? Talon here, and welcome to another account progression video. Alright, so we're going to be getting another tier 2 today, and we're going to be getting Destroyer to tier 2. So, I decided I wanted to rank up Destroyer just because I want to use him in PvP. I really like his energy reflect, so that's pretty much the only reason that I'm ranking up Destroyer is for PvP. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at him before we rank him up. So, I haven't done too much work into Destroyer. I mean, I've leveled up his uniform a little bit, so I have done a little bit of investment in him so far, but he doesn't really need a whole lot of work on maxing out his stats, because you're mainly just going to use him for the Reflect if you're tier 2ing Destroyer, or that's probably the main use for him at least. So you pretty much just want to have his defense and HP as high as you can. So anyway, we'll check out his, his skills here. So pretty much the only things that I leveled up are his third skill, because then you get a higher decrease in the enemy's energy defense. And of course his second passive here to get that higher reflect damage. And it's up to 150% max attack. So that is why Destroyer is so good at his reflect, or so good with reflect. Right now I just have Stark's backing on Destroyer because I liked having that heal. But I'm going to probably change that when I get him to tier 2 here. And same thing with the Obelisk. Right now I just have a max HP and recovery. The recovery was just to go with the Stark's backing, of course, for the Ice Await set, and the max HP, of course, to give him more health so he's able to survive longer for reflecting. But like I said, I'm going to be changing those out, I'm pretty sure, when I get him to tier 2. And then we have his uniform at Heroic. So let's go ahead and get him to tier 2 first of all here, and then we'll look at those, look at that Ice Await set and Obelisk in a little more detail. So we're going to be using a ticket. So let's go ahead and, yes, let's get Destroyer to tier 2, and there we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and share that. So now we have a Plasma Pulse. So basically what we wanted out of his tier 2 here is the enhances the effect of skill Odin's enchantment, which is his reflect, so that's what we like. But he also gets an all speed and a damage buff there, 25% to skill and 25% to bonus, so he is going to be doing a little more damage, which is nice. So we have the Weapon of Asgard. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the change here. So, as you can see, he is now reflects, or is now reduced, or the energy damage they received is now reduced by 65%. Was it just 50 before that, I believe? So we get like an extra 15% off of that, so that is really nice. So for here, for the Ice Await set, I think I want to roll for DDE. I want Drastic Density Enhancement because I want that HP shield on him. So that's what I'm going to be trying for here. And then for the Obelisk, let's go ahead and see what my options are. I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on this before I actually switch the Obelisk. So in the comments below, let me know what you think would be a little better, because I'm kind of torn, because I do like both options here. So I have this max HP recovery with a invincibility. If I keep this, or if I equip this Obelisk here, I'm thinking I'm going to keep Stark's backing because I like that recovery. And with the invincibility, I have a little more stall time to let that heal go off, so I do like that. And then the other option is going to be over here, which is a max HP with just a plain heal when below 50% HP, and I do like that it's a 20% heal. And if I use this one, I will probably switch Stark's backing for DDE. So with this Obelisk, I will have DDE, so I get that max HP, and then the heal when below 50% HP. Or with this Obelisk, I will keep Stark's backing, and then we'll have this max HP recovery and 4 seconds of invincibility. So like I said, just let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below on which Obelisk you think I should put on him. I'm kind of just leaning towards using this one here with the invincibility and then keeping Stark's backing. But I can also see how this one would be nice as well, the heal below 50% HP, and then the max HP on that with DDE will probably make him pretty tanky as well. So, like I said, just let me know what your guys' thoughts are on each of the build ideas that I have, because I think they both work out pretty well. I'm just not sure which one I would prefer. So, that was a look at that. So let's go ahead and test him out kind of just as he is right now. So without switching his isolate or custom gear, we're just going to see how his reflect can work out for us right now. So let's go ahead and get into a battle. Right, so here we are at timeline battle, so we're going to go ahead and try out Destroyer, or that's what I would have liked to have done, except that everyone is restricted that we'd really want to fight against, because we have Jean Grey, Thanos, and Doctor Strange are all on the restricted list this week, so I can't really test them out against either of them, which are the kind of main counters, or the main people that you're going to fight against with Destroyer, or use him to counter. So we just found a few other battles, so just fought against basically Odin mainly, which is pretty easy for Destroyer just because Odin only has the one iframe, and even after the iframe his attack persists, so he's going to still take reflect damage. But anyway, I could show those few battles real quick, so let's go ahead and cut to those fights. Alright, so that was a quick look at Destroyer in Timeline Battle. So mainly, of course, going to be a PvP character. That's going to be the reason that you want to Tier 2 him. He could also do pretty well in Shadowland for you as well, especially if you're going to put him against some energy-based attack enemies, because then he'll be really tanky, can reflect some damage for you, and still get in there and do some damage of his own. But I think I need to put, of course, one of those two obelisks that I mentioned earlier on him, either the heal or invincibility. As you could see from the fight with Scarlet Witch, if I had either invincibility or the heal, I think I probably would have been able to kill her with the reflect. But still, I'm not sure which one I prefer over the other. So, like I said, let me know down in the comments below. But overall, I'm happy with Destroyer because he's just going to be a PvP character for me. Outside of that, he doesn't really have too many uses, so that's going to be the main reason you would want to Tier 2 him. And of course, his Tier 2 is very, very powerful for countering energy-based enemies. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.